So what's going on, guys? I want to talk Jarell Big Baby Miller. Do you guys think that Jarell Miller will back up his talk? He's been talking a lot, trying to get under Joshua's skin, saying a lot of stuff, making Anthony Joshua angry. Do you think this guy's going to be able to back up his talk? Do you think Jarell Miller's going to be able to get under Anthony Joshua's skin? Because what we've seen with these Americans before, that they talk a lot, but when they come to the fight, they don't live up to the expectation. You know, we've seen it before with these Americans, Charles Martin, Brazil. We've now got Big Baby Miller. So a lot of these Americans, they talk a lot. They're very good at talking, but when it comes to fighting, they don't really ever back it up. I'm talking of recent times, especially with the heavyweights. Now, Miller is somebody that he's getting very emotional. He's coming there trying to get under Joshua, talking about his mum, trying to rattle him. And I think Joshua's just got to a point where he's thinking that this guy's going to talk about my mum. First, when they first met before, I think in New York, when they had a DAZN launch, I think Joshua was really offended when he spoke about his mum. But although he didn't say it to his face, but I think Joshua's realised that this is how this guy is. I've just got to roll with it. I've got to kind of get back at him. Then Joshua started talking about his mom, right? Trying to get under his skin. But it didn't really, you know, Miller didn't really care about that. But I think Jarell Miller's kind of realised that Joshua's not going to bite back now. He's not. I think what Jarell Miller was trying to do, get under his skin, so Joshua bites back. But Joshua's not bit back. You know, he did act a bit funny and a bit strange, but how would you not act a bit funny and strange when you got a guy like Miller talking the way he's talking? It's going to put you off a little bit. But, you know, Joshua, I thought, handled himself pretty well, bearing in mind the situation and the way Jarell Miller was putting it on him. Of course, you know, Miller was, you know, saying things a bit disrespectful to Joshua. But, you know, again, he's going into a fight, like he said, which I agree with. He's not going in there to, you know, this is not like any other sport in the world. You know, he goes, I can't be nice to somebody that's going to potentially could hurt me, could take my life. So I understand that from Miller. About his life, and that was, you know, it was a good speech. I think, you know, it was rehearsed probably a little. He knew what he was going to say. It was a good speech, though. It was epic. He said, you know, he said what he was feeling. But Tyson Fury said this before about Americans, that they all come out and act out how hard they were, how they've seen guns and this, that. The fact is that don't really matter in a fight. You know, Dillian Whyte was a much harder man than Anthony Joshua on the street. If they were to fight on the street, I would put my money on Dillian Whyte all day long. But when they fought in the ring, Joshua knocked him spark out, you know. So at the end of the day, how tough you've been brought up and how hard you are and what you've seen, that in the ring, right, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You know, a lot of these guys think that, oh, they've had it, Joshua's had it easy. Joshua's had it tough as well. Joshua wasn't a rich kid or was born in a silver spoon in his mouth. He's had it hard. You know, just because you've seen this, that, and you've seen more than what he might have seen, that don't make you more tougher. That don't make you more harder, does it? You know, you'd find some rich kids that can fight. You'd find some guys out of poverty that can fight. You know, that's just something that you've got or you haven't, you know. So the main thing is, do you think Big Baby Miller is going to be able to back up his talk? Is he as hard as what he's making himself out to be? Is he going to be as good a fight as what he's talking at the minute? Or is he going to be a big disappointment and Joshua's just going to knock him out? Well, he's got an opportunity to back up his talk. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Is Miller going to be able to back up his talk, or is he going to get knocked out quickly? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.